Did you know that one of the most influential albums of all time was recorded in the same room that Sharon Tate and her friends were murdered by the Manson family? I'm Mel Z. I talk about death, true crime, and weird pop culture stuff. If you're a weirdo too, follow me. Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski had only just recently rented the house at 10050 Cielo Drive in Los Angeles. One of the ex-renters of the house was a record producer. Charles Manson pitched his music to him and he was rejected. That's one of the reasons why police believe that on August 8th, 1969, the Manson family broke into this house and was instructed to butcher everyone in the house. Sharon Tate and 4 others were killed here by members of the Manson family, who were later arrested and went on trial and were all convicted. In 1992, Trent Reznor moved in and set up a recording studio in the very room that some of the victims were killed in, including Sharon Tate. Up on top is the actual scene of the murder. You can see the brick and the fireplace, and below is Trent Reznor's recording studio from the early 90s. You can see the brick back here. This is where he recorded the Broken EP and the monumental album, The Downward Spiral. He named the studio Le Pig, and the album The Downward Spiral is littered with mentions of pigs. When the Manson family was leaving the scene of the murder, they dipped a towel in Sharon Tate's blood and wrote "pig" on the door. In 1994, the house was slated for demolition, and Trent Reznor, knowing that he was going to be the last person to live there, removed the door and took it with him to New Orleans, where he was setting up his record company, Nothing Records. You can see here that door is installed at Nothing Records in New Orleans, but after an encounter with Sharon Tate's sister, Trent Reznor realized that maybe the exploitation that he had been doing of these murders was distasteful, so he decided to leave the door behind. At some point, somebody removed it. They don't really know what happened to it. In 2023, it reappeared. An artist had it in his possession, and he sold it at auction for over $125,000. Trent Reznor has been said to regret this time and said that it contributed to his personal and artistic growth. It's been 55 years since the murders of Sharon Tate and her friends. It remains one of the most bizarre murders of all time. The house is now ripped down and owned by the creator of Full House. So it's just more and more strange.